When Peter Obi made this clear statement that
oil in Nigeria is being stolen by people in government.
Today, Adam Soshomole is saying similar thing.
Why are we allowing illegal mining in many parts of the country that is going on? And they are being mined by retired generals, and we know them.
Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back again on this platform where we tell you undiluted truth. When Peter Obi made this clear statement that
oil in Nigeria is being stolen by people in government. Nobody can steal oil. It's not a sweet. You can't go into grocery shop and steal something and put it in your pocket and go with on your back. You can't steal oil like that. For you to steal oil, a ship has to come into your territorial waters, load the oil. And no ship can go into a nation's territorial waters without the approval of its navy. And you load it. For you to leave, you have to have approval. And everybody knows where every ship is on the surface of the earth. It's something that is recorded. So, if somebody is able to take away oil, there's a high-level connivance between external and internal people who have organized for the oil to leave. And you can even trace the oil to where it is offloaded. So it's not an easy thing to steal. Yeah. It can only be done officially. Between January 1st of this year and about 30th of April, first 4 months, our revenue was in the region of about 1.6 trillion. Our expenditure is about 4.7 trillion. So we had a deficit of almost 3.1 trillion in terms of Naira. But in 2 months, I said it might not be, all the money might not be coming to us. We had shared with our partners. We lost almost 2.83 trillion. We have 200 million in population. We have about 60% youth unemployment, which about 20 million youths don't know where the next people will come from. Is it no pipeline? We go and stand everybody on the line there and make sure that nobody takes 1 barrel of it. I'm prepared to go and stand on the line, all of us, because this is the only resources we have.
there cannot be crude oil stealing or bunkering without the assistance of people in power. Today, Adam Soshomole is saying similar thing, that the illegal mining of solid minerals in the north is being done by retired generals.
There is no question in my view, and I come from an area where you have, like you rightly said, sir, there is hardly any part of Nigeria where you don't have solid minerals, even in the south-south. But what I observe, whereas the federal government is ruthless with people who are doing illegal oil bunkering, and they deploy JTF to deal with those involved in illegal bunkering. When it comes to illegal mining of solid minerals, the federal government changes. It's like using different standards. And I'm very angry about that. Because if we have to fight, deploy army, even to kill, for anyone who is involved in illegal bunkering of oil, and you deploy JTF, a combination of army, police, air force, everybody, why are we allowing illegal mining in many parts of the country that is going on? And they are being mined by retired generals, and we know them. Yes, we know them. Nobody can pretend he doesn't know them. I did a letter to former President Buhari, because somebody I sent to go and conduct a primary somewhere reported back to me, a retired general of Northern Extraction, told me that, look, Adams, you are worried about the challenge of conducting primaries in Zafara. The challenge you see is there is far more than that. And if it's not dealt with, Nigeria will not know peace in parts of the country. And this gold go all the way through the belt, all to Kaduna. And it up to, yeah, correct. And he told me that those involved in this illegal mining, they use choppers. They procure arms exactly the same way as our military were doing in the South. They give them arms. They use choppers to come and cut away the gold. And they take them out of this country and make billions of US dollars. And the federal government is not doing what it should be doing. I took this letter to the former president when I was national chairman of APC. And I said, call the general to give you more brief. In fact, what is happening, or what subsequently happened in that part of the country, was exactly what the general told me was going to happen. Because these guys have been weaponized by the illegal big men who deploy them, secure territories, and the weapon is meant to protect the Chinese and other foreigners who they actually employ to carry out the mining. And on occasion, they use the same weapon to carry out banditry, kidnapping, and all of the terrible things that are going on. Chief of Committee Chairman of Defense Staff, tell the defense I said so. That some retired military officers, army officers are involved in it. The day we can't tell the truth, this country cannot flourish. We can't change our, when it affects our people, we are at our best. We talk strong. Some other people appear to be above the law. That is what is going on with solid mineral. It is not that we don't know where it is. We have a whole survey of where we have what across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also know, everybody complaining about certain people from certain nationalities. How they got here, even as we are talking now, they are doing those illegal mining. And those guys are getting richer when Nigeria state is getting poorer. But we carry the consequences of banditry, kidnapping, and that which these on illegal armed men, which they equip. Sir, who can afford to buy a chopper to land in an illegal mining site, cut away gold, return to Sediti, and then on the way to airport, bam, take them out of the country? This is happening.
And you can agree with that statement. And this is Nigeria for you. Would they tell me that it is now that they know all of these things? There can never be any high-profile criminality in Nigeria without those in power getting involved or those of their associates. An ordinary Nigerian, a poor Nigerian, as we have today, as they have subjected 70% or 90% of Nigeria, if I'm not exaggerating, under poverty line, cannot think about this kind of high-profile criminality. Illegal bunkering, illegal mining of mineral resources are done by these high-profile individuals in the society. And it is not from my mouth, you heard it. We are talking about illegal minings in the north, oil bunkering in the south. Who are behind it? Let the government sort that out for themselves and stop victimizing Nigerians and making them culprits of the poverty they imposed on them. They are only willing tools to survive in the hands of this elite in power. And that is the position I have taken. What is your own take? Drop it in the comment section. Have your thoughts on the comment section and help me share this video. I still remain associated with as the advocate for good governance. Bye-bye for now. GGN, uniting the people for good governance.